A relationship expert is somebody that helps people, obviously with their relationship, to help them feel better. When people tend to go looking for a relationship expert, it's usually when they've got really into trouble. It's a shame that they leave it that long, really, because there's a lot can be done before it gets to that point to really help people and support them with their lack of communication. Relationships will always come to this point, most of the time where literally one or other of the partners are not feeling nurtured and they're not feeling loved. If he did this, and this is what I hear time and time again, if he only did this, I'd feel good, if she only did that. And there's such frustration because there's this guy often saying, yeah, but I took her there and I gave her this and I did that for her. The point is, he's not filling up her love strategy. We all have our own love strategy. Now, it will be one of three things. What is it? And you ask yourself this question. What is it that makes you feel totally loved? Is it to be taken places and bought things? Is it those special words said in that special way? Is it that touch in that certain place? Ask yourself which one of those three things it is, and then let your partner know which one it is. Because if they can be saying all the words under the sun, and if your love strategy is to be touched in a certain place, those words are just not going to hit the button that makes you go, I am totally loved. Number one, don't make the demands on the other person for what you need. If you need to feel more nurtured, more loved, how can you get more nurtured and more loved yourself? It's down to you to make yourself feel as good as you possibly can, because then you're in a position of being able to give that energy, that positivity in the relationship. Number two is, how much are you giving to the relationship? And people say, well, it's 50-50, 50-50. Well, 50-50 is not going to work. Because then you're going to get you waiting for the other 50 or the other 40 or the other 60, whatever it is, the other 60 coming back. And you're waiting for something always coming back. So go out and both of you make a pact to give 100%. As far as sex goes, very powerful, energetic releases happen. People don't realise why sex is such an important part of a relationship. They kind of know it is. What happens when those two bodies come together? You literally, and at the point of orgasm, emotional problems and issues are literally blown away. You can actually feel it happening if you think about it. The next day you feel all lovey-dovey, and it blows away those problems, those little nitpicky things that people get at. So loads, as much as possible, of sex. And if you've gone off it, then think about ways where you can begin to make things sensual again. The couples that are out there that are in their first year of marriage, this is a crucial time. And the advice that I would give to you is to anchor, and by that I mean trigger into you. And I'll show you how. I'll tell you a very simple way that you can do this. Those positive times that you're having, the good times, every time you laugh, every time you reminisce, every time you have a little bit of magic, then just touch your partner. Might be just on the shoulder in a certain way, probably for about 5 seconds. And when you see them in that state of happy, joyous time, it's called anchoring. Begin to anchor in as many positive times as you can. When you're having the good times, when you're talking about the good times, anchor them in so that when times are not so good, not that it always happens that way, but later, you can begin to trigger these times again.